things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
First down, Detroit.
We go tonight. 180.
Laporta in motion. First carry for David Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Like 20.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Tonight. Like 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
180.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Cut. By 20.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
180.
Montgomery trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
We go tonight.
One more time with Montgomery. And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. touchdown #1 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll is forward for maybe a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
First down throw, Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Mahomes back to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce put down KC. That his second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Base snap for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's complete to Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
3. They're down and 3. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Mahomes.
Let's go.
Intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
It's a turnover on downs.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Go, 180.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up a second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes to go here, till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Goff to throw. First comes, they're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Finding room at midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give them 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Goff. First, it's incomplete. He did hit the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Like 20.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. A good rally to the football. It's a gain of 9, but it brings up 4th down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Like 20. Rick Flair. Hold on. Check.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Mahomes on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but Ultimately, it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From the
second and
43,
2.
here's second and a couple. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Yellow. 250, yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Rolling right. The danger,
That's on
throwing,
me.
completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Mahomes now on second down. One caught by Kelsey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
43, yellow. Hey, dribble it. Fight on these two.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. On the move left. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
43! 43! Hey, 43, 43! My side!
Here's Mahomes. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
Right now, that is on the 1-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
Now you won! 20!
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So they return from the other side of midfield. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
I should probably sign a head boy because I got out on this.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Lee McNeil getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Yellow, yellow! Color! My side!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. This offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Laporta in motion. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Come on. 180.
Here's Gibbs. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. 15.
They'll drop to throw. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide to get down. He's got that 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the 1st of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
29-yard line.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 38-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Easy. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Listen. We go.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but its ball's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Give it up to the middle to Brooks. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This one all but over. Here's third down. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Laporta in motion. On second down, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Try the jet sweep here. Let's see what they can get. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.